Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a video on how to contour and highlight. I'm going to be using the NYX contour kit, and I'm going to use 3 different brushes today, and this is a Real Techniques something brush. I don't know what it's called, accent? No, it's not the accent. Oh, it's the setting brush. The Real Techniques setting brush. And this is the e.l.f. small tapered brush. And this is just a kind of a fluffy brush from Tarte. So, okay. One thing that you want to make sure you do before you contour and highlight is powder your face. This is some Rimmel Stay Matte powder. You're going to see me looking in weird directions because I'm looking at my screen to make sure I'm in it. So take this, make sure you powder it all over your face, because this is going to help any contour or highlight that you put on blend really well. Alright, and I like to start with the contour first. So I'm going to go into this palette and I'm going to choose this shade. It's a cool brown. It's not the darkest. Actually, I think I might mix these two. So I'm just going to go in with my little e.l.f. small tapered brush. Just pick up some powder. Tap it off. And for contouring, what you want to do is you want to feel where your cheekbone is. Like, there's my cheekbone. So essentially you want to contour right in the hollow of the cheek. So anywhere where there would be a shadow on your face, you can contour it. So right here, I have chubby cheeks, so I barely have any shadow on my face, but I do have a cheekbone, believe it or not. It's in there. So I'm just going to take a light hand and just contour right where that cheekbone should be. And I'm going to use a little compact mirror because it's really hard to see. Alright, we're done. Just kidding. That looks crazy. So I'm just going to take a blending brush, and this is like a Real Techniques knockoff that I got on eBay for nothing. And blend that out. Because you don't want your contour to be too harsh, because then it's going to look just fake. Alright. And I'm going to do the exact same thing with the other side. Apply it. And I like to stop right around where the edge of your eye is. Alright. And then take your brush and blend that out. And as you can see, we've got a nice little contour started. So you can always go more dramatic, less dramatic. Personally, I don't love a super dramatic contour, especially with my face where I have a chubbier face. It's just going to look more unnatural on me anyway because, you know, obviously that's not my actual cheekbone. But I digress. So that's pretty much got the cheeks. like I said, you can, sorry my nose is itching. You can do more than that, less than that. Just depends on your preference. So now I'm going to go in with the same brush and the contour powder and contour kind of under the chin, down on the neck. And that's going to make your double chin, you know, if you have one, like I do, a little less pronounced. So kind of right under the chin and down the neck. Get that double chin. Don't leave that sucker out. Well, you know, if you don't have a double chin, then I guess you're doing something right with your life, and good for you. But you could probably just skip that step. Alright. Now still we're contouring. So, you want to contour basically anywhere there's a little divot or shadow. It's nice to contour around here because it makes your forehead look less monstrous like mine is. So, I'm just going to go in, lay some contour down, and once there's a little less on the brush, I'm drag that toward the middle. It looks crazy. I know, just give it time. And I'm out of focus. I'm back. So, just blend that in. Up into the hairline because you don't want a white halo around your head. And that looks pretty good. Now you can contour your nose if you want. I don't normally contour my nose because I have a weird, crazy crooked nose. But if you want it, you can take some contour powder, kind of start up here, and lay the contour down. And see, you can totally tell that I'm contouring my nose. Then you just blend that out with something. This is a Real Techniques blush brush, but it doesn't really matter. And now my nose is as red as Rudolph, pretty much. So I'm going to go in with a beauty blender. It's got a little foundation on it. And kind of go down the center. Get some of that contour off. But anyway, that's the principle of contouring your nose. I don't do it for obvious reasons because I'm just not that good at it. For one thing. But yeah. But the cheeks are looking pretty good. So now as far as highlight. What you want to highlight is anywhere that the light would hit your face. Like here in the forehead, light's going to hit you down your nose, right here, tops of the cheeks. So, I'm just going to take, I'm going to mix these two. One is slightly shimmery and one is pretty matte. And just going to go in. And highlight that area. Now this is a really natural looking highlight, but don't worry, we'll go crazy in a minute. And get in focus. Down the bridge of your nose, because the sun would hit that. You can go right here. Your chin if you want. Just keep that contour nice and on fleek. And another thing you can do if you want to sharpen up your contour is you can take some powder, that's the Rimmel Stay Matte, and a damp beauty blender, roll it all in the powder, and then just go right down the side of your cheek. And as you can see, that really sharpens your contour. Makes it look, you know, a little neater. So this is kind of what they call baking. You can do it under the eyes too if you want, but just right here will help your contour. My brows are all out of shape from that brush, so just leave it for a couple minutes, wipe it away. Alright, so if you want to apply some bronzer, you can do that as well. I'll just take that Real Techniques blush brush and you just kind of want to apply it right over your contour, but up onto the cheekbones just a little. Because with bronzer, what you're doing is just trying to add some warmth to your face. You're not trying to like harshly contour with your bronzer. You just want to make it look like you may have been out in the sun and that you're not a vampire like I am. You can take that onto your neck too if you want. Anything that helps us cover that double chin. This is just the NYC Sunny Bronzer. Very cheap. I don't have the itchiest nose ever today. Alright. So now, you can really get crazy with your highlight if you want. Sorry, it's itching so bad. I'm just going to take this little Real Techniques brush and the Becca and Jaclyn Hill highlight palette. I'm just going to mix the two lightest shades, Pearl and Champagne Pop, and I'm going to put that right on the top of my cheek. Ooh. And as you can see, they can probably see that from space. You can go down the nose with this if you want. Do the forehead if you want. Cupid's bow. And then if you feel like your highlight kind of got away from you, you can always soften it up with just a brush like this. So, now for blush. You can go with a matte blush. You can go with a shimmer blush. I'm going to use something with some shimmer. This is Milani Luminoso. It's a really nice blush. So I'm just going to go in with the Real Techniques blush brush. Because why not? And just kind of go right between your contour and your highlight. Just on the apples of the cheeks a little, and then go back, blend it right into your contour and highlight. So when you're thinking about placement, your contour is going to go down here where your cheekbone is. Your highlight's going to go up here where the top of your cheekbone is. And then, sorry, my camera stopped. Anyway, what I was saying is your contour is going to go down here, your highlight's going to go up here, your blush is going to go between your contour and highlight. And then anytime you feel like something's looking too crazy, you can always go over it with a powder brush. It's not going to hurt anything. So basically, that's it. This is the highlighted and contoured look. Now for those of you that were asking about strobing. Strobing is really similar to highlighting. I mean, it is highlighting. But the difference with strobing is you don't contour. So you're just going to highlight, and you're going to highlight the heck out of your face. So we'll go back in with that Becca palette. Put some up here. A little over here. Fix that brow. Yeah, so basically strobing. Put some here under your brow. And that's pretty much strobing. So when you think of strobing, just think of highlighting a lot and not contouring. And you've got it. So this is the final contoured look. Let me get in focus. So as you can see, it makes me look like I have a cheekbone. But, you know, you really wouldn't be able to see it. So, thanks for watching. If you guys have any other questions, you can ask me in the comments down there. Or comment on my Facebook, you know, whatever. Just let me know what you guys want to see next. And thanks for watching. Bye.